Okay, everyone, this is episode 1166. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs, and I am your host and presenter, Murray Stewart. Well, very soon I'll be heading down to the nearby Oval to coach my wonderful athletes, the junior athletes that I've chosen to continue my coaching with. And when I say that, I did have to cut back. There were health reasons, of course. And so I have had to cut back to a couple of athletes at this point in time. And those couple of athletes are very, very different individuals. Yes, they are. I've introduced them to you, young Bueller and young Harry. Bueller is the sprinter and Harry is more a middle distance runner. You know, the older I get, the more tricks I have to pull out of my bag. That's right. And what are those tricks reliant upon? They're reliant upon this thing I call the bank, your brain bank, that consists of your wisdom and experience. That's right. Always looking for ways in which to motivate my athletes. And guess what, folks? I came up with a gem the other day. I did. I came up with a gem. One of my athletes turned up and they were a little glum, shall I say, weren't really up for it. So I thought, whoa, here we go. This might not be the greatest session of them all. So I walked up to the athlete and I simply said this, you know something? I have been where you are today. I have been where you are today. Much to their surprise, they said, what do you mean? And I simply said, when I was your age, there were days where I simply did not even want to go to training. And so, yes, I have been where you are today. And then I added, but once I did the training, I felt so damn good. I really did, because I had pushed through that feeling of not wanting to do it. And I felt so good having pushed through that. And when I went home, I felt on fire. I truly did. I said, so let's do this and let's give you the same feeling. Let's lend you that experience. And then the athlete got up and trained in a fashion that I had not seen for a while. You see, a lot of the junior athletes cannot perceive of the fact that you were once their age. So therefore you once felt what they feel and can associate with what's in their head. And that's one of the secrets of us older coaches, is to absolutely make it real for them by ensuring that they understand that you were once in their position. You did once experience what they're experiencing on a given day, but you want them to experience what you experienced having conquered that feeling. And you want them running on top of the ground by the end of the session and going home with the most wonderful feeling, as you did. Yeah, so I got a feeling that I'm going to have to continue to pull out some of my experiences as this goes along. There's one athlete, at least that I coach, that, I don't know, I just think that he needs me to get inside his head so he understands that, yes, I was once there, mate. I was once there. You're not alone. There are so many athletes that feel the same as you feel. So let's get through this together. How about that? Yeah? How about we get through this together and give you the most amazing feelings? Because why should I have been the only one that had that feeling of conquering the demon in my head, the negativity in my head? Why should I be the only one that got that feeling? Let's give that to you. What do you reckon, mate? Yeah, that's how we're going to do this. I'm going to continue going down that line with this particular athlete, because at the moment, I think that's what he needs. He needs to understand that I understand, that I have been there before, and I know how he feels. And I'm going to give him the motivation to push through and to become the athlete that I became. I ended up running for Australia, and whoa, some of those days when I felt the lowest is when I left the track feeling at my highest points, because I had conquered the negativity. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to continue going down that line, and I'll let you know how we go with this particular athlete. I will. I might even interview him for you, and we can discuss the revelation that he would have discovered, and that is that I was there once. I was there once, and he's had to go through an understanding that, yes, all of us have been young, all of us have been down, all of us have felt negativity, all of us have felt like not doing something, but once we do, whoa, wow, how good do we feel? All right, folks, I better get myself ready for this session this afternoon. And guess what? I do feel like being there this afternoon. Yeah, there's no negativity. I actually want to get out of the house, down to the track, out in the fresh air, and helping these wonderful, wonderful athletes. And I know this is an overused term, but to be the best version of themselves. So I'll sign off and I'll get things organised. This has been and always will be 1100 episode, that is, 1166. It's been a Blind Magic Communications production.